Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
Bogdanovich finds Bagley. Cunningham outside. Connects from downtown.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
Young from long range, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Hunter. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Young. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off. Pass to Okongwu. Shoots over Johnson. And now the Pistons in transition. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Now here's Johnson. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Works for three. Hunter with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. There's Young with the three, and the three-pointer goes. Young's got 6.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Johnson passes to Burks. Goes up on the wing. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Hunter in his last outing with 12 points. Inside, here's Okongwu, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on.
Oh, did you see that finish?
How about that dunk for Cunningham? Putting a punctuation mark on that one.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Okongwu, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson. Slams it in.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. They get it back. Okongwu. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up.
Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Murray passes to Hunter. Left side, Young. Just 5 on the clock. Picked up by Okongwu. And here's Collins for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Bagley. Chalk up 2 there.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Johnson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Hawks trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Okongwu. Murph's against Murray. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. There's Cunningham with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Cunningham's got 10.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
To the right side. For 3, Collins. The rebound by Burks. Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Johnson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Give him 8.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Atlanta shooting 33% in the first quarter. To the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Johnson passes to Cunningham. Off target with the 3.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Outside Murray. And they double up Murray. Collins outside. 3-pointer. Collins with another miss.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Young with the double team. And here's Cunningham outside. Kept alive. Uses the glass on the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And the Hawks with possession here. A 12-point game. Pass to Collins. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Outside Murray. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Burks. Outside Johnson. Hunter with a double. Out to Bagley. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
There's a screen. Murray passes to Capella. And Capella slams it down.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Back to Cunningham. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Atlanta has possession. Down by 15. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella, screen on Bogdanovich. Back to Wall. The three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Wall, the pass to Bogdanovich. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall.
No hesitation off the catch. Bogdanovich has a quick trigger.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Bogdanovich from long range. No luck on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. We never really saw them back off.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Now here's Murray, tightly guarded. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Screen by Capella. Outside for Bay. Takes a three. Kept alive by Atlanta. There's another block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
Good on the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 20.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Capella, the pass to Murray. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham with the ball. Now Johnson. 21 points in the game. Here's Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Murray brings the double. Johnson passes to Cunningham. No good on the three. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
Pass to Ivy. Bagley for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Here's Cunningham. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Bagley, a screen on Murray. Here's Ivy. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ivy's got his second basket of the night.
And great work by Ivy, slipping through the contact. You have to be ready for aggressive defense here in this league.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They have a confident
The Pistons, 43.
Sending shots away and Incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with John Wall. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong arm.
His first team first. At the line for Atlanta.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off. Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball. It's really helped them build this lead.
Outside Wall. Collins passes to Young. Now Wall to the paint. Here's Collins, and the foul is called. He missed it.
10 seconds. Team second. At the line for your Hawks. Taking 2 shots.
Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
And the Hawks shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Collins outside. Pass to Young. From deep. And Ivy pulls it down.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Collins comes with a double. Johnson against Capella. Back to Burks. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Outside Hunter. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they recover it. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Capella screen on Burks. And here's Collins for 3. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Johnson. Pass to Stewart. Here's Ivy. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the 76ers put on a show. He scored 53 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away.
Detroit calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Murray brings the double. And here's Ivy from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ivy's got 9.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Unforced error. Kinds of things that break momentum.
And the Pistons with possession here. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Murray. 58 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Murray. Over Ivy. That one's wide left.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Bagley passes to Johnson. Here's Ivy. The 3 is up. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's Murray. He had 22 in the win against Chicago.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
He blocks it again. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
Detroit ball.
So it's the Detroit Pistons ending the quarter with a 20.
Your Hawks, 56. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. Speaking of the rookie race, either of you getting involved in any races of your own lately?
Yeah, I'm trying to beat Kenny to work every day. So far, I think I'm way out ahead, especially if there's a zebra stampede on the interstate.
What that? No, that really happened. It did. Seriously, you weren't even here, Shaq, at that time.
Well, Kenny, not a whole lot of zebra in these parts here. And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Pistons.
You know, they've got to thank the bench for this big lead. The second unit is doing work, and it's motivating.
Yeah, the starters have to step up to keep up. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
The second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Atlanta has possession. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. They've got Johnson. Cunningham is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Kongwu with the bucket.
Now that was a clever adjustment. That was a tough shot.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Johnson, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
This is what avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And Atlanta shooting just 37% so far in this one. Young against Cunningham. The three. And there's Collins on the assist from Young. Collins has got 11 points.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Cunningham against Young. The shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Murray brings the double. Pass to Burks. Up top, Johnson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Off the mark there with a three.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Johnson, 10 seconds, team play. At the line for Atlanta.
Other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Well, Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A., players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
And DeJounte Murray.
His first, team first.
Bagley for three. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Young. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter. Murray against Burks. Pass to Young. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside. And that one's good. Bagley's got 8 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
It's been John Collins' night, taking his productivity into overdrive.
Left side Burks. Outside Bagley. Pass to Johnson. Collins comes with a double. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 31 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Outside Hunter. And here's Murray. 5 on the clock. Picked up by Okongwu. Johnson with the defensive effort.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Outside Bogdanovich. Fires in the triple. He's got 9.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Collins outside. Murray against Burks. Collins with a screen on Burks. Goes up at the stripe. The offensive rebound. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. Cunningham against Young. Murray brings the double. And here's Cunningham outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Murray passes to Young. And Young draws the double. Hunter on the wing. 4-3. And no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Bagley. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Burks. Pass to Cunningham. Johnson with it. Okongwu on it. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team second.
Come on, MP.
You got this, MP.
Hayes against Wall. Pass to Bogdanovich. For three. Nails it from three. Bogdanovich has got 9.
On either side of the pick and roll, Bogdanovich is so hard to cover.
Hayes, the pass to Johnson. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Wall, the pass to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Outside for Bay. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. He has 7.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Now here's Wall. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Bogdanovich, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. And the Pistons making a change here. Joseph's checked in.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Bogdanovich. Over Ivy. Bogdanovich, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Wall. There's 1:12 left in the third quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Knocks down the long J. Bogdanovich has got 12 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Griffin outside. Bay from long range. Rebounded by Johnson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Wall comes to help. Here's Joseph. Johnson inside. He's against Capella. Here's Ivy. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
The floater. Here's Capella. And the layup falls. 13 points in the game.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Pass to Duran. using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major.
83. The Pistons.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Sadiq Bey out there with Bruno Fernando. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Hill in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
On the wing, Bey. Stewart defends. Back to Hill. Outside Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Stewart. Good D by Bey.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hill. Bey outside. Over Stewart. And too long on the shot. Here's Fernando. Again with the block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
He is shutting them down right now. Diallo on the wing. He shoots a 3. Knocks down the triple.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused.
Making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Now to the lineup for your Hawks. Jalen Johnson.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside, Hill. Inside. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's.
This is shameful. Shameful. Okay, I get it.
Here's Griffin. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fernando. Hampton grabs the board. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Joseph. Back to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 45 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
The kick out to Griffin. Now here's Hill. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional.
Team first. At the line for
Taking it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you, but I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Hayes is checked in for Joseph.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Outside, Hill. Griffin in the post, covered by Diallo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Team second. At the line for your Hawks, Griffin taking 2 shots.
To grow.
You know, Bia, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Johnson with it. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Diallo outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll hit him.
That's not a foul. Are you kidding me?
At the line for the Pistons,
Fine dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. There's the screen by Johnson. There's Bogdanovich with the three. It's Hayes with the rebound.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws.
8 seconds.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
That one drops for him.
And Hill very capable with the teardrop. Great touch on those.
Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Johnson from the arc. Rebound Detroit. Now Johnson. And here's Hayes. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Turnovers were a problem early on.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Griffin. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals. Honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better. I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Pass to Fernando. Takes a 13-footer. 6 on the shot clock. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Here's Hayes. Now Johnson. Covered by Johnson. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 54 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Hill, the pass to Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. Shoots over Hampton. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Hill. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Hampton. Here's Johnson. Covered by Johnson. For 3, Hampton gets the 3 ball to go.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
It's Griffin, high post. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Griffin, that leap from star to superstar. Think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide open man.
Here's Johnson. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Collins. Young with it. Fires for three. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Wiseman. Capella, he's checked in. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Gets the three to fall. Bogdanovich has got 7 points here in the quarter.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
And another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Collins. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Griffin. Young with it. He's defended by Hayes. 6 to shoot. That three's off the mark.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considered he's hit none since.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Collins a screen. Young can't hit.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Back to Johnson. With the second effort, goes back up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Hampton. Johnson inside. Collins there. And good! There's another! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Bogdanovich finds Griffin. Collins outside to the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Hayes, the pass to Wiseman. Johnson a screen on Capella. Wiseman. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And here's Collins for three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer.
Taking 3 shots. The previous play is under review.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will.
Detroit timeout.
He's a different player.
Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
B.A., he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
Pass to Joseph. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Young. Collins against Wiseman. Collins passes to Young. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound and the putback. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And what a huge performance it was for Money.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership.
Johnson, 6-4, team score. At the line for Atlanta.
Attack at all 3 levels, no agenda, and are flexible with their looks. You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
Bay, he's checked in for Atlanta. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Joseph. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Young. The kick out to Griffin. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everybody.
next week.
Never a bad decision. What's your go-to activity?
What's up, man? You looking to put some work in? That's good stuff, man. Let's keep grinding.
Oh, my man, what's good?
Yo, P, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm chilling.
I'll get it. Time to get to work, y'all. All right. Nice.
Come to me.
MP, I got something for you.
Next time. There you go, baby. Right from the start. Let's go.
Come to me. Shoot it. Take them.
What's the score? 6-2.
Ah, there you are. I need your help.
Nobody's expecting you today, but thanks for stopping by, though.
Oh, man, it has been too long since Bobby Miles been in this.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, I would have picked that one too, man.
Hey, but wait, there's more.
Love the track you did with PhD Monk. Ooh, can't get it out of my head.
MP, you
got a minute?
Yeah, man. Hey, if you can help me with my vert, yeah.
I'm not sure I can do.
Point 14.
Once again, you've stepped out of the gymnasium and into the arena of my cranium. The track You Write is a collaboration between Doja Cat.
It's the weekend, and I know.
Precisely right.
Woo! Sorry.
An Ice Cube's seminal classic, It Was a Good Day. Who...
Is that a serious question right now? The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
Apparently not challenging enough.
Lou Reed, John Cale, Sterling Morrison, and Mo Tucker.
The Stooges. That feels right.
You are woefully mistaken.
Oh, you gotta be.
A rather unimpressive display of intelligence. Rather disappointing. Once again, you've stepped out of the gymnasium and into the arena of my... The track You Write is a collaboration between Doja Cat and...
You know what? I'm gonna go with Justin Bieber.
You are woefully mistaken. An Ice Cube's seminal classic, It Was a Good Day. Who did...
Is that a serious question right now? The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
Apparently not challenging enough.
Lou Reed, John Cale, Sterling Morrison, and Mo Tucker.
You're good at this.
Yes. A rather unimpressive display of intelligence. Rather disappointing. Once again, you've stepped out of the gymnasium and into the arena of my cranium. The track You Write is a collaboration between Doja Cat.
That's easy. That's Drake.
You are woefully mistaken.
Oh, God.
An Ice Cube's seminal classic, It Was a Good Day.
Is that a serious question right now? The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
Apparently not challenging enough.
Lou Reed, John Cale, Sterling Morrison, and Mo Tucker.
You are woefully mistaken.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
A rather unimpressive display of intelligence. Rather Once again, you stepped out of the gymnasium and into the arena of my... The track You Write is a collaboration between Doja Cat...
It's the weekend, and I know I'm right.
Precisely right.
Sorry.
An Ice Cube seminal classic, It Was a Good Day.
Is that a serious question right now? The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
Apparently not challenging enough.
Lou Reed, John Cale, Sterling Morrison, and Mo Tucker.
Metal Machine.
You are woefully mistaken. A rather unimpressive display of intelligence. Rather Once again, you stepped out of the gymnasium and into the arena of my... The track You Write is a collaboration between Doja Cat and...
Oh, that's easy. That's Drake.
You are woefully mistaken. An Ice Cube seminal classic, It Was a Good Day.
Is that a serious question right now? The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
Apparently not challenging enough.
Lou Reed, John Cale, Sterling Morrison, and Mo Tucker.
Metal Machine.
You are woefully mistaken. A rather unimpressive display of intelligence. Rather Once again, you stepped out of the gymnasium and into the arena of my cranium.
That's gross.
I hope you're prepared to be peppered with questions prohibit. The track You Write is a collaboration between Doja Cat.
I'm almost 100% sure it's Gordon Lightfoot. I can bet on that.
You are woefully mistaken.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
An Ice Cube seminal classic, It Was a Good Day. Who did the Lakers beat?
Is that a serious question right now? The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
Apparently not challenging enough.
Lou Reed, John Cale, Sterling Morrison, and Mo Tucker are better known as which group?
Metal Machine.
You are woefully mistaken.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
A rather unimpressive display of intelligence. Rather disappointing.
In fairness, some of those questions were really hard.
Yeah, well, so is my heart, which is why winning it over will be so fulfilling, I assume.
Better luck next time, my dear Abecedarian. Once again, you stepped out of the gymnasium and into the arena of my cranium.
That's gross.
I hope you're prepared to be peppered with questions prohibitively problematic.
Bring it.
The track You Write is a collaboration between Doja Cat.
It's the weekend, and I know.
Precisely right.
Sorry.
An Ice Cube seminal classic, It Was a Good Day. Who did...
Is that a serious question right now? The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
Apparently not challenging enough.
Lou Reed, John Cale, Sterling Morrison, and Mo Tucker.
Metal Machine.
You are woefully mistaken. A rather unimpressive display of intelligence. Rather Once again, you've stepped out of the gymnasium and into the arena of my cranium.
That's gross.
I hope you're prepared. The track you write is a collaboration between Doja Cat and which Canadian?
It's the weekend, and I know I'm right.
Precisely right.
Woo! Sorry.
An Ice Cube's seminal classic, It Was a Good Day. Who?
Is that a serious question right now? The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
Apparently not challenging enough.
Lou Reed, John Cale, Sterling Morrison, and Mo Tucker.
You're good at this.
Yes. Prior to this onerous examination, my expectations were...
We got something good for the channel.
You up for it? come on in.
MP, you ready for some fun? Oh, you gotta see this.
Bye now. Y'all come back.
Pete.
Looking good, MP. Top scores. Can you factor that in? We can, but how would you like that done?
Usually vacation.
We got a comic right here, right now.
What's up, MP?
Just about game time. Bring the pain time.
MP about to tear the roof off.
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute. What's up, Coach?
We know some teams are stuck in the cycle of we think this is the year, we think we may finally get over the hump, and then the disappointment when it's not.
And Kevin, here is the reality. Winning championships in the NBA is extremely difficult. You can, as a front office, put a roster together on paper and think, okay, we have enough talent to win the championship, and for whatever reason, the pieces don't mesh. And the other part of this, Kevin, is sometimes luck. Goes into winning. A poorly timed injury, a guy who asks out that totally came out of the blue. There are so many things that go into winning in this league.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Batum, and it's Highland in at the one spot. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Burks in the corner. Feeds to Bagley. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
Here's Highland. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Leonard, another miss by Leonard.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
To the inside. Outside, Bogdanovich. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pass to Plumlee. Outside, Batum. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. For Detroit, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. And foul on the shot, so it's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Clearly a foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Now, here's George. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Johnson against Batum. Johnson, good.
That's just good fundamentals.
Timeout for the Clippers. You're just too good. Don't stop shooting. Here comes the Boston score. Take the Piston dancer. That was your Piston dancer. Next
For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Hawks in Atlanta. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster, guys hungry to prove they belong.
Leonard kicks to Batum. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Detroit leading by 6. They double-team Johnson. Stolen by George. The pass to Batum. It's up a three. Johnson with the block. He takes it in. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
From the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Leonard with the bucket.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough.
Now, here's Bagley. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. The offensive rebound. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
George looking over the floor. Plumlee sets the pick for George. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Pass to Highland. Back to Leonard. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Now here's Johnson. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Burks kicks to Cunningham. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Highland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's tipped. Here's Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Johnson can't get it to go. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. And Batum kicks to George. Six on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. No good on that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Plumlee with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Highland. No points in the game yet for him. Plumlee with a screen on Cunningham. Plumlee, no luck.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Johnson, the pass to Bagley. And finish off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Cunningham. He had 13 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. This is checked in.
15 seconds. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Clippers on defense. They trail by 7. Johnson, the pass to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. Johnson finds Bogdanovich. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Batum. Here's Leonard. Rebound, Detroit. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham off the pick from Johnson. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 13-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
Leonard draws the double. Pass to Highland. Just his first attempt. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. They get it back. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's Mann. 11 points for him in that last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Pistons with possession here. The lead is 15. Now, here's Stewart, guarded by Tucker. Diallo the pass to Ivy. Stolen by Zubats. Gordon finds Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't play with more patience.
Stewart passes to Johnson. Back to Stewart. They double-team Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Diallo. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Now the pass to Gordon. From deep. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. Stewart passes to Johnson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
To the middle, Zubats for the Clippers organization.
The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Ivy dishes to Joseph. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 16.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Mann passes to Powell. Screen by Zubats. The shot by Powell, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Gordon, the pass to Zubac. Inside. Back to Tucker. Out to the right wing. For three, Gordon. They grab their own miss. It's good. Zubac has got 7 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected in a
A new group. And the Clippers making a change here.
The man can't stop scoring.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Gordon. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Batum. And it's Highland in at the point.
Well, the Claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Hawks was all business. He finished with 64 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
In the corner, George with it. And the three off target. Detroit leading by 18. Johnson down low. Batum's there. No problem knocking that one. Hampton's got 6 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Leonard with the ball. Heisman picks him up, and the shot goes in.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now the feed to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. This is it to Leonard. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Down low. Here's Johnson. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Batum sends a screen for Leonard. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 15.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Works for three. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got assist number 9. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Highland, covered by Hayes. Leonard kicks to Gordon. Outside, George, clock at 4. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Wiseman from down in the low post. It goes.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Outside Leonard. From the line. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Detroit. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Johnson double teamed and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Wiseman dishes to Hayes. Pistons passing it around. Leonard with the ball. 29 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Highland misses. Pistons leading by 23. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly counted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And again, the turnover.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
For the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Wiseman, and Diallo subbed in for Burks. The Clippers also changing it up. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Paul George. Leonard the pass to Highland. Shot to stop the run. Here's Zubac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
Isaiah Stewart, first personal foul. Team second.
Line tonight.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team. But like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Gordon inside. Johnson with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Joseph's checked in. And the Clippers with a change here too. Mann's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. Joseph with the rebound. Dishes to Hampton. He feeds it to Johnson. Hampton kicks to Joseph. They double-team Johnson. Stewart in the corner. Stolen by Tucker. And here's Gordon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Clippers substitution. Norman Powell.
.12 seconds left now here in the second. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And
with the score, your Pistons 75, the Clippers 47.
Which way does your offense change without?
And circling back to the game at hand, that is more than enough of a...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Bogdanovich out there with Bagley. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Johnson in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
On the wing, Batum. Leonard, that's for two. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Leonard's got 17.
Well, Kawhi understands that the team relies on him for consistent productivity, and this is what we've come to.
Let's go. At the line for your Pistons.
Calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Here's Batum. Johnson with the block. Cunningham outside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Highland. Batum, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Highland. Detroit with the rebound. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 31 points for Johnson.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside, George. Back to Plumlee. It falls for his fifth field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And again it will go. Basket is good from Johnson. And that's now 33 points for Johnson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Leonard with no one around. Off target with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And finished off by Bagley.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
To the paint, Plumlee dishes to Leonard. Tries again. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley.
Foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Highland. Fires the three. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for three. Leonard's got 20 points.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Great tee that time from Johnson.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Burks' shot is good.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Leonard. Outside, Batum. George passes to Plumlee. Johnson with the block. Cunningham against George. Bagley kicks to Johnson. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Johnson. Bagley's got 15 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets. in the half court.
That'll be a 15 timeout.
Check in for Burks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in for Nicholas Batum. Johnson draws the double. Bogdanovich wide open. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovich in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Plumlee with a screen on Bogdanovich. From 6 away, Johnson with the block. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. The kick out to Cunningham. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The pass to Leonard. Over Bogdanovich. No good again that time.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Feeds it to Cunningham. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the... It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. For Detroit, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. And the second free throw, good. Clippers with the ball. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Tucker finds Powell. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Johnson against Zubac. A shot by Johnson, no good. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Break on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Johnson left side. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Passes to Zubac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Clippers have shot 67%.
Second personal foul. Team second. At the line for the Clippers, Zubac. Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Zubac. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Chalk up 2 there. Stewart's got his first bucket of the night.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
Zubats kicks to Powell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fades back. That shot missing. And it's Detroit the other way. Now, here's Ivy. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. 2 points. That one goes. Ivy's got his second basket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now, here's Zubats. Tight defense on him. Man passes to Gordon. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And, well, Detroit shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Cunningham and Detroit again with the bucket.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Back to Zubats. It's stolen. And here's Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Got it. Good job in the low post. Stewart's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Here's Gordon, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
Taking 2 shots.
A free throw good from Eric Gordon. Joseph, he's checked in for the Pistons. Second free throw, no good. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's the screen. Inside. There's the pass to Diallo.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right side, Joseph. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, what I like about Corey Joseph is this guy will give you a little bit of everything. Perhaps most importantly, guys, you know he's going to play consistently good defense.
Shooting 2.
Corey Joseph taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by Stewart. 1:36 left in the third. Here's Ivy. Passes it to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Man passes to Gordon. Tucker a screen. And it's Gordon missing.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Pass to Ivy. Again, the Pistons score.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Powell. Joseph with the rebound.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And Los Angeles guys shooting terrible so far in the second half. Down around 26%. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Gordon. And the pass to Man. Pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A 3 ball. And the clock running down. Sends it home.
118. The Clippers. 63.
Call MP's number, coach, and keep calling it.
Your Clippers dance team.
Good work, coach. Defense looks tight.
And, well, Detroit shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Gordon. E.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Boston in at the 2. Here's Man, covered by Hayes. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete, that argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch. Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Clippers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Zubac, a screen on Joseph. Drives to the hoop. Boston, no good.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Johnson goes in. It's good. Johnson's got 40 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo. That is his first foul of the game. Detroit making a switch here. Hampton's checked in. Lamb, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Man. The tray. The three-pointer is right on target.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Passes it to Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Outside, Lamb. Pass to Tucker from outside the arc. Rebound, Detroit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
LA has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Zubac. Here's Boston. Clippers moving the ball around. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
Johnson right side. And then Johnson with the jam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Here's Mann. The pass to Boston. Up top, Zubac. Covered by Johnson. 5 on the clock. Tries from 10. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Pistons go the other way with it. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. LA has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Passes to Boston. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Zubac. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their number 1 option on every possession. Boy, what else is new? This guy.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Plumlee's checked in. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Hayes kicks to Wiseman. Pass to Hampton. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lamb passes to Mann. And here's Tucker. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. And finished off by Plumlee.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the middle, stolen by Tucker. Here's Mann, covered by Hayes. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now Hampton. High shot from 10 feet out. Here's Mann. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. As more games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
Lamb with the ball. Wiseman picks him up, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3.
Second personal foul.
Tucker scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
George is checked in for the Clippers.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Here's Plumlee, and finished off by Plumlee.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. The shot's good from Hayes.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And there's the pass to Plumlee. He dishes it to George. With some arc. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson with the block.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Passes it to Plumlee. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Johnson, the pass to Diallo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Wiseman, the pass to Johnson. And it's Hayes in the corner. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. From deep, George. That one, no good. And Detroit the other way now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Johnson inside. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
George against Diallo. And Paul George, good for the three.
Well, Paul George is excellent both defensively and offensively. You want to talk about 3 and D? He's got both.
And Hayes kicks to Wiseman. A shot by Hampton with no one around. Johnson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Johnson's got 54 points.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Here's Plumlee. Here's Mann. Back to Plumlee. Sinks that one from the post. Plumlee's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
High post, Johnson. Hampton in the corner. There's the three. Rebounded by Lamb. The Clippers shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Hayes the pass to Hampton. Johnson with it. He's against Tucker. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 56 points in the game.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Outside Lamb. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And Hayes kicks to Wiseman. High post Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 58.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had.
Second personal foul. Team foul.
You need LASIK.
For LA. Tucker.
The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Stewart checked in for Detroit. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Gordon's checked in. Pass to Hampton. Plumlee against Johnson. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Diallo. Plumlee with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Johnson against Plumlee. Diallo. And it's sent back by George.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
Here's man. And so Detroit takes his.
Pistons win. Your Pistons. The Clippers. 99. Fans, make sure you get home safely. We enjoyed having you here with us tonight and look forward to seeing you at our next game.